I sound stupid, don't I, for saying that?
No, you just sound like
it is stupid. Let's call a spade a spade.
That's your opinion.
If I were to say that women are stupid, weak, short, and inadequate for wanting a man that's taller, stronger, and makes more money than them, I would sound like a moron. Because these are hardwired traits that women look for in men, which is natural. It's reality. Why is it that when a man says, I want a younger woman who's going to be feminine and submissive and follow my lead, that's considered being a pushover? Stop the show. Hold on. See what I did there? I took your biological wants and I demonized them. And I sounded like a fucking idiot. Why is it that it's okay for women to demonize a man's biological wants and not be an idiot?
It's not because you're the man. You're supposed to live by core principles. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be the man. That is what God intended for you to be. You are the man. You are the leader. We follow your suit. You're supposed to be, as a man, uplift a woman and get a woman to be on your level.
You didn't answer the question. Why are your biological wants and needs not demonized, but mine are?
Me personally, I haven't demonized them.
You just literally said a second ago, a man that wants a woman that's going to follow his lead, that's younger than him, is a pushover. But then when I took your biological wants and needs,
I did say that,
and I said them, and I said, "Oh, you're a weak, stupid, incompetent retard." I sound stupid saying that.
Sorry.
Well, why is it okay for women to attack what men want, but if I attack what women want, I sound like an idiot? Men don't attack what women want. We accept it. If I'm a bum as a man, I got to get my money up. I want a bad bitch. I got to get my money up, get my status up, get my clout up, etc. Men understand that we have to perform to get women. But why do women, for some odd reason, think that what a man wants is stupid, or he's a pushover, or he's controlling, or this other stuff? Why are our preferences demonized?
I didn't write this. God wrote this. That's your rule. I didn't write this. This is biblical. You're the man.
Stop you there. Where in the Bible does it say that?
You're the leader. You guys are the man. You guys are the one who's supposed, like I said, lead. The woman supports her man and uplifts her man. That's how that works.
Okay, but
I didn't write this. This is what we decide to do and change the narrative of what the Bible says. That's something different.
Okay,
but that's your role.
What chapter says?
I don't know the right chapter.
Younger women.
I can't quote it. No, but I know I've read it. And you guys know this.
Not more than me.
But if you read it, then you know it. You know it.
I understand leadership. I'm just saying what portion says, hey, if you're an older guy, don't date younger women.
And I didn't say that. Listen. You can do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And date whoever you like. Okay. These are my principles and what I believe in. You can date someone, you can be 80 and have a 22-year-old girlfriend. I don't care. But for me and my standards, and for the women who I try to uplift and empower, I believe that a very strong man, really, age shouldn't even be a factor. He should want a queen.
So he should
it should not be an age thing.
He should go to work, go to his business, battle all those battles. I'm going to battle you too.
You said what? No, I'm not going to battle you.
You just said he should be able to fight.
Right,
no,
it's a battle.
What is he fighting?
War.
No.
Yeah.
What is he fighting?
What I'm trying to say, once again,
absolutely,
a man is a leader, and I follow his lead. Okay, I am his queen. I'm here to support him, and he should support me the same way. And this is a team effort. That's it. And age should not be a factor. And to go back to the reason why I picked the age, I just threw that age out there. But really, in reality, a man finds love whatever age he decides to find love.
See, I like how you said, so age shouldn't be a factor. Fair. We're going to go ahead and kill the Twitch stream. Guys, come on over to YouTube. We're going to kill Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter. Come on over to YouTube and Rumble. Rumble.com/freshandfit and or on YouTube. Okay, so let's go ahead and say it shouldn't be a factor. How about this? Height shouldn't be a factor for men. Women should date guys that are 5'2". Money shouldn't be a factor either. Girls should date bums.
Go King.
Go King. It shouldn't be.
But why would you? Why would you? If as a king, as a leader, why would you want to be a bum? Why would you want your family to be in a cardboard box?
Oh, no, as a queen, why not accept the guy?
No. You're a king. You're a leader. Why would you want your family homeless on the streets in a cardboard box as a man and a leader?
Damn.
That makes sense.
Why would you want
that?
Why would a king want an older woman who's old, she can't get birth properly, and she's like, oh, my back hurts, my neck hurts. It's a king. Why should he have a nice old girl with a big ass walking around Miami who's full of vitality? You know what I'm saying? Why? He's a king, though.
It's just funny to me because, like, here's the thing. You're saying men shouldn't want younger women. It shouldn't be that way. They should just pick a queen. But if I were to go ahead and say, well, it shouldn't be that way, you should find a guy. There's a bunch of bums that are great men, great personalities, can tell you stories for days. Why don't women pick them?
Do you think God really wanted you to have pick someone who's homeless and in a box?
Hold on.
No,
Do you
I'm
really
just
think that
using-
God wants you to suffer
the logic
and
is
to
flying.
be?
Hold on, stop. The logic
Do
is
you really
flying
think that's
over
what
your
it
head.
attended?
Do you not
No,
see?
I heard what you said, but
no,
I'm
no,
just
the logic is flying
going
over your
below the
head.
surface.
Because you don't see here that on one side, men can't have preferences, while they should accept women how they come, but men are supposed to accept
No,
women.
you can have whatever preference you want. You ask me my opinion,
Your opinion is incorrect, unfortunately.
and I think yours is incorrect. So now what does that leave
What's
us?
incorrect is specifically?
You're saying what you basically said that all men want younger women.
Most men.
Most men.
Okay, most and
prefer
all
younger
is too
women.
different.
I never said all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just telling
Nice
you.
try.
I'm just telling you my opinion and my preference.
But your
how I look
opinion
at
is
it.
incorrect.
And also, you have to factor he might not want kids. What if he doesn't want kids?
Even better.
And so it's, once again, age shouldn't be a factor. There's so many other things.
Then height shouldn't be a factor, and neither should income. But that's asinine for me to say that because women look for these things, correct?
Some,
A majority do.
some,
A majority of
because
women.
they want stability.
Okay.
They want a king.
And men.
They need
men,
to feel safe.
And men want a woman that's
They wanna
young,
feel safe.
that's attractive, that they feel safe is going to be able to bear their kids.
As a man, it is your job to make a woman feel safe. So
Fact.
figure it out.
Figure it out.
Regardless of whatever it is that she needs to do, as a man, it is your job to make a woman
As a
feel
woman,
safe.
it's your job to bear children so they don't come out retarded like Leach.
Exactly. So I want to say this. So I'm going to say, I want to say this. I want to say this. I get it. I hear you guys. I hear exactly what you're saying. You're saying it from a man's perspective, and I'm saying it from a woman's perspective. You guys all have mothers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, hopefully.
What kind of man would you want your mother to date?
I mean, she had me when she was 20, so.
Regardless, what kind of man would you envision your mother being with? Can I get the cricket sound thing? The thing that goes.
No, because you're deflecting.
No, I'm not deflecting.
You're 1,000%
I'm not.
deflecting.
I'm just saying a man is supposed to lead. I just said.
Cool. And a woman should be able to bear his children, and younger women have a better chance of doing that. Period. Like, there's no discussion here. Men
But you-
since the beginning of time have preferred younger, fertile, attractive women. Women since the beginning of time have preferred men that were taller, stronger, and more competent than themselves. Why is it that the female standard doesn't need to move? Girl should be able to demand whatever she wants. But if I say, okay, well, men want this in return. Whoa! It shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't want a woman that's younger because she's a pushover. No. We don't look at y'all and say, you guys are stupid because you want a man that's more competent than you. Why is it that the male standard is always demonized? You're sitting here coping times a million on biological fact. Men universally prefer women that are 18 to 25 years old. They've done studies on this.
Because if you had a daughter, what kind of man would you want your daughter to
Actually,
date?
you guys do talk shit.
Yeah. A lot.
Y'all be
About
mad,
what?
talking mad shit about
About what?
girls.
About older
Y'all
women?
call them simps. Y'all say, why are all these girls wanting men who make all this money? Well,
No, we accept it over here.
oh no, y'all don't.
We do.
No, y'all call them simps. Y'all say you guys are simps. Why do girls all they care about is our money? Y'all say the same thing.
No.
Other men.
Hold on.
Not us.
Hold on. We have an
Oh, I don't know
entire
about you
we have
guys,
an
but
entire playlist teaching
I thought
guys
we
how to
was
make money because we understand that for men to be attractive to women, finance is a crucial component.
Yeah.
But our thing is,
So why are they crying about it? Why
well,
are
I
the
don't know
men
who you're
crying?
talking about. Our thing is we want reciprocated attraction. So we don't want guys spending money on women that don't reciprocate value.
Right.
There's a
That's
difference
fair.
between being a
That
simp
is
and
That's
being a
fair.
provider.
That's absolutely. That's fair.
Okay, but what do we?
That's fair.
We're telling guys not to simp.
But
That's
That's fair.
Going back
Big
to
difference.
your point about the Bible, right?
Mhm.
So the greatest king in the Bible was who?
I don't know.
Solomon.
King Solomon. You got it. His wives, how I mean, what age
And it
were they?
ruined his life.
No, but hold on. What age were they, roughly?
I'm assuming very young.
Very young, very fair, very beautiful. So the greatest king in the Bible had young women as wives.
Mhm.
So
And it ruined his life.
hold on.
He ruined his life from doing that.
I'm getting there, but what is reference that you're talking about in the Bible where it should say mention that young
It doesn't say that. It says follow a Christian-like woman, a woman who follows core principles, and a woman should find a man who follows core principles.
But no,
The two should follow.
nowhere did it say age.
Nowhere does it say age. I could date a 20-year-old if he follows core principles.
Exactly.
He could date a 50-year-old if she follows core principles. That's what it says in the
So
book.
going back to you, is your opinion still correct?
I stand on what I said.
Bro.
I mean,
Well, I don't know.
All I'm saying is,
You don't hear that.
No,
What
I
you
hear
said
you.
is not rooted in
most
reality.
young-
No, I
women are
actually
not
hear you
living-
guys. I'm not here to like put a man down. I hear you guys loud and clear.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge advocate on a man as a man and as a woman we play our role. I hear you guys, but at the end of the day, we only go with you guys how you set the tone. That's it. That's our job. That's our role. Shouldn't be an age
And
discrepancy
who is
on
more
it.
likely to follow the tone? A younger woman who is still moldable, or an older woman who's stuck
That's
in her
the
ways?
word I don't like, moldable. And it depends on
No.
her upbringing and what her parents instilled in her.
Any woman who
Don't use the
follows-
word mobile. What did you
Hold
say?
on,
No,
hold on.
moldable. I don't
Hold
like
on,
mobile.
hold
That's
on.
like a robot.
Number one, I'm going to use whatever term I want to use.
It's like
We're guests on this
robot. Well, I
podcast.
apologize.
Number one, don't forget your place.
Yes, I
Number two,
apologize.
if I want to say moldable, I'm going to say moldable. It is moldable because a man needs to teach his girl to be the best girlfriend for him. So what does he have to do? He has to mold her to become that woman.
No,
So
you
what's
have to
more
show
attractive?
her.
God teaches her. She got to follow principles.
Well, guess what? It's 2023, and a lot of these
I
women ain't
follow-
religious no more.
and
A lot of
that's
these
the problem.
women don't
So
have-
none of them are ready.
Stop interrupting. Stop interrupting. It's 2023. Men have to adapt to the current world that we're in. Women are more promiscuous than ever before. Women
Yup.
don't have religion. A lot of women don't have a father.
Absolutely.
So what has to happen? The boyfriend has to come in a lot of times, or the masculine figure in her life, a lot of times going to be the boyfriend or the fiance, whatever it may be. He's got to teach her how to be a proper girlfriend for him. That's a leader, okay? Because a lot of women don't come pre-assembled as they used to be 60, 70 years ago, which is what you guys are referring to. So the guy's got to mold her into the girlfriend he wants. Now, who's more likely to follow his lead appropriately? A younger woman who's more impressionable, or an older woman stuck in her ways that's an entrepreneur, aggressive, assertive, and built herself up?
It depends on her upbringing.
The answer is A. It's the woman that's younger and more impressionable, not the older woman, period. Because the woman that's older, that's built herself up, she's going to be less agreeable, more assertive, more dominant, because that's how she made herself into the woman that she is. When a person is an A-type personality, they're not going to sit there and let someone else dictate how they do things, because that's what made them successful in the first place, being A-type personality. You can't turn it off. That's a lie. I'm an A-type personality myself, so I know that everything that I do, I'm not agreeable. That's just how it is. That's a tenement of successful people.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you look for a woman, do you like a woman who you can mold, or do you like a woman who has a voice and like has an opinion, or do you want a woman who you can she does everything that you say?
Well, let me ask you this to answer it. Why is it that across all Latin countries, right, there's a certain saying, the quieter you are, the more beautiful you are, okay? Since the beginning of time, they've been saying women are to be seen and not be heard. Why is that? Ask yourself. Why do they say it's better? I'm not even Christian, but why do they say it's better to sleep on the roof of a home than share a home with a quarrelsome wife?
Well, what book do you read? Which one is it?
He's saying as an example.
I'm just telling you from all different cultures,
I'm
all
just
different
saying,
religions.
What religion do you believe in?
I mean, that's irrelevant to the point I'm trying to
But
make
I want to
here.
know what book you follow. What principles
Well,
you follow.
here's the thing. I grew up Muslim.
Right,
Okay.
Quran. So you
Yeah.
follow the
Yeah.
That's the same. It has the same core principles. Value a woman,
Hold on.
value a man.
Let him finish real quick because he's going somewhere with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is that since the beginning of time, across different texts, different biblical Bibles, different religious texts, it's always been your opinion as a female is not that important. The man is supposed to be the leader. Your opinion can be taken into account, etc. But men don't want to sit there and have to argue with their wife or justify their position. It's been that way.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
So what are y'all trying to say?
No,
I'm saying a man has to follow certain principles, and the woman has to follow certain principles. And if the man has to be it says it in your book and in the Bible. The man is the first one, and the woman will follow. But if they both are not following those principles, they don't have shit anyways.
So also,
How does that take away from my argument that men are supposed to lead and women are supposed
right,
to follow?
but a
And
woman,
quarrelsome women are not attractive.
and it says, find a man who lives by core principles that I am teaching you in the book. If we follow a man who's not living by those principles, we will sink our own self.
so hold on. It also says, be what? Submissive to your husband.
Right.
So ultimately, here's a hierarchy here. God,
Mm-hmm.
the man, woman, and kids.
Mm-hmm.
So the man has to mold you to be a wife for him. So ultimately, molding is actually good for you. So
Right.
submission comes with a leader.
And most
So
of
what are you
them,
trying to say?
so what
most
do
of
you
them do
prefer?
not live by
So-
Christian by any principle. They're just living.
Can I just say something? The molding part. What is that? When you say mold, what does that mean?
For example, let's say you meet me for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what I like. You don't know what I'm about. But over time, I'll tell you, hey, you know what? I'm into this. I'm into this. Then as a woman that wants to be with me, all right, this is what he wants me to be for him. Simple. It's being moldable, being coachable. It's simple.
It's your job to fall into frame. Like, I get what you're saying, like, oh, but a woman's voice, blah, blah, blah. okay, I'm not saying a woman's opinion is completely irrelevant, but there's a reason why across different cultures since the beginning of time, men have preferred quiet women. Sex, silence, and sandwiches, they make that joke. Men don't really give a shit about opinionated women. No one likes a girl that always has an opinion on everything.
It's a turnoff.
The most annoying thing ever is bringing your girl to a social function and she's over here talking with everybody, giving her opinion, blah, blah, blah. Men don't give a fuck about none of that stuff. Like,
No,
they really don't.
We never said they do. And I said I agree with that. We never said they do.
Yeah.
We don't care.
We don't care. And I did
We
say
both
that.
be quiet.
And I said
if we
that.
got a good man
So
that
why are
follows
we making an
principles,
argument for being able to give an opinion?
But this is
No, we didn't.
This is why men like dating younger women because they're less opinionated versus older. It's like, oh, I have an opinion. Don't ask for your opinion.
Because they don't know shit.
but they don't know. They never met Maddie and Caddy.
And they don't know anything.
I feel like we
Thank God.
talk less.
Thank God.
Yo.
I mean, look, man.
I'm just saying.
Look, like I said before, men overwhelmingly prefer younger women. That's a fact. Okay, men like women that are more submissive, docile, etc.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And women that are combative, assertive, dominant, which you two are, because you guys are both entrepreneurs. That's cool, but that's less attractive to men.
But we follow principles.
So you only date Christian men?
No, I follow a man who follows certain principles. I actually dated a Moroccan man who was Muslim for 7 years, and we're very good together. And I only
Where's
broke
he
up
now?
with him
And you
because he
broke up with
became an alcoholic.
Where's his principles now?
Exactly. Well, exactly. But we built a really good business together. We had fun together. We were great together because we both followed certain principles. We respected one another. We valued one another. And look, in the Bible, in the Quran, or whatever book you follow, because you got to follow something. Because if you out here following the streets, you're gonna get.
How do you know?
I've seen it. People are drug suiciding. People are killing themselves. Who is telling these people these things? What are they following? I'll be quiet.
They follow
to a man
Instagram.
who's showing me that they live by certain principles and that they could lead me in the right direction.
You're missing a big point here. That guy probably won't even give you a chance.
He still loves me to this day.
Yes.
We're
Anyway.
still
Yo, fuck,
Yeah.
Myron.
Look. What you ladies don't understand, right, is that men curve women silently, women curve men overtly. If a guy comes up to you that you don't like, you're going to tell him, I have a boyfriend, I'm not interested, blah, 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 to get him out of there. Or give him a fake number. If a guy meets a girl he doesn't like, he's going to have sex with her, do something casual, never give her the title. The thing is that women don't understand that men curve you silently when you do stupid shit that he doesn't like. He's just never going to tell you. Man, you're really annoying. Damn. Man, you're really loud. Man, you got an opinion about everything. Damn, she's always fighting me on shit. They just don't take you seriously. They keep you in the sex loop only, and that's what it is. So the thing is with y'all is you say, oh, I got these guys hitting me up, blah, blah, blah. Guys that are super masculine, guys that got their shit together, etc. They don't want to come home and have to debate their wife or have a discussion about or hear her opinions. They don't want that shit. They want a girl that's just gonna be quiet, submissive. They already got to go out into the world and fight. They don't want to come home and fight you.
Yeah.
And this is what older women can't get through their head a lot of the times is that you're never going to be able to compete with a girl that's 21, that's attractive, that's feminine and docile. You're just not. Like, we don't care about your money. We don't care about your status. We don't care about how much of a queen you are. No, we will go ahead and elevate a girl that is a peasant into a queen versus dealing with a woman who thinks she's a queen.
Bro, she made him drink, man.
Yeah,
Nah, like, she was
And the crazy part is everything he's saying I agree with, though. That's
I do
not the
too.
argument. We agree with it.
I agree with it. I
Yo,
do disagree.
Yo, my nigga said 7 years?
Oh, shit.
7 years.
Fuck the
Okay.
wine.
What about you? I forgot a question all of a sudden.
It was, why did you pick the age that you picked?
Yeah.
The ages
For
that you
men
picked.
and for women.
And for her, she picked